Hello, hello. Hello, Internet. It's Elzon. We're here again today for some Roguebook, as is turning out to be pretty normal for us on a Monday. I'm pretty excited to jump in again. Last time, I don't believe... No, I think we got... I don't think we won our last run. I think it was a similar situation of we got close, but not quite, unless I'm misremembering. I honestly don't recall what we did, how the last one ended. I know we unlocked a bunch of things. Shara's now at 11. Our party count is at, or party level is at 10. So I believe we have therefore unlocked every relic and every gem, though I do want to check that. Shara, we have everything. Sirocco, we have 2 cards remaining still. We've got all of Cypher's. We have 2 left for Aurora. And then for the gems, this is the thing I want to check. Yeah, we've unlocked every single gem, which is kind of nice. And for the relics or artifacts, yeah, the treasures rather. I think treasures is the word that they use in this game. I always want to call them relics. Relifax. Yes, that's clearly the word I want. Relics, artifacts, but they're, I think, treasures in this one. I am going to, actually, never mind. Progression embellishments. We have 139 pages, so we can go use those on something. One sec. Just want to make sure everything's looking okay. Seems like my GPU might be having some trouble with stuff. It is indeed. Let me see if I can't close some things before this gets a little out of hand. Let me close that too. That should help us a lot. Looks like it's doing a little better. Just gotta keep the stream quality up here. It's the goal. So in terms of what we want to pick here, I'm honestly just kind of thinking of earlier game bonuses. So we have this one. We have gem rarity, socket chance, and bonus gems available. We could also get more ink, or increase our ink rarity. There's also starting additional ink, which actually, thinking about it, I kind of really like. I kind of really like that idea. Then there's also increasing the rarity of the cards that we're pulling, which I think is also a pretty good option. I think I'm going to choose the ink ones. And then why don't we also do ink rarity? We have 59 pages left. So we could do gold. We could just increase the amount of gold that we have, which seems pretty good. Let's just hit new run and go in, I think. Stream's still having some issues. Let me check that out. Output. What you doing? What you trying to do here? No, it looks pretty okay. Alright. Seems to have calmed down a little bit. Hopefully my toaster, my lovely toaster, will be able to keep up. As we are...
there, young one.
As I want to continue learning about Aurora, let me take the tank turtle again. See if that will work. And then... who else do we want to take with Aurora? I don't actually hate the idea of taking Cypher with Aurora. Just to increase his power or synergize with allies. So why don't we go ahead and try this one? Yeah, let's try this combo. Still want to see if I can't figure out all of the video issues occurring. It's very happy when I'm not clicking on the game, which is not what we want. Okay. So we did actually unlock. We must have been successful in our previous run, because now we have level 5, epilogue 5 unlocked, which is pretty exciting. Let's see. Blood Tithe seems pretty difficult challenge. I thought Fuguro's hat with the greed is good was painful as it is, but apparently it gets worse. It gets worse. There's also exploration and heroism. I kind of want to see if we can't unlock more of the exploration and heroism ones. So why don't we do Terra Incognita, Hidden, and Fairy Hunting? Because we're gonna start, I think, with 2 extra inks now, so that'll give us a little more space to do stuff. Hidden can be very annoying depending on what it is. But I mean, on the other hand, if we run into the power guy who increases his damage every time you play a card, we're already kind of bricked. So let's just pick those and head on in. Boop. Ooh. Okay, so there's a sky tower right in front of the boss.
Let's go, Grandma.
Divine
Watch your mouth,
Cloak.
rat boy.
Discard. Okay. The total cost of cards discarded at the end of your turn. We were looking at this treasure before, actually. It was on the map and we didn't have it. Or we didn't get to it, I think. There's Precision Ink. That's actually pretty useful. We have a ally, increasing our ally spirit card, or gem rather. It's kind of fun. That seems like a good area to reveal. Gaia's Grace. Pretty good, I think, especially with our tank drawing turtle. That would be nice to get to. I don't know if we'll be able to. Ogre Toe is interesting if we can find more expensive cards, but I don't know if we'll be able to, so I think we'll put that one on hold, maybe. Just one last thing. Let me see if I can't. Let's see. End that task. Does that free up our space a little bit? Seems like it is. Okay. Alright. Just moving all of the background processes, causing them to end. Hopefully we're better. We look about the same. Let's see. Options. Do you prefer windowed? That does not prefer windowed. Okay. Borderless. Okay. Well, let's try and keep doing this. Hopefully it's not horribly jittery for the whole run. Let's draft a card. We're looking at Brimstone Needle, Flood. It's range, so it does decrease to 1. And Stupefy, reduce an enemy's power by 4 for 1 turn. Interesting. None of these discard, so none of them are going to synergize with the treasure that we picked up. But I think let's take the Brimstone Needle here. It's good damage. Can't really say no to good damage, I think. Load me into the first match. Oh, okay. We can just nuke one of these yaks. I almost called it a cow, and I was like, that's definitely not a cow. Yeah, let's just punch that. Let's kill that. Oh, we could have quickened and then increased Aurora's power, so that was a mistake. Let's just defend here. Doesn't take any damage. Total cost of cards discarded. Oh, so it also counts... Oh, it counts when it just jumps from your hand. Interesting. That is kind of cool, actually. Alright. Oh yeah, I do need to look at the cards that are in our deck, because it does just kind of give things sometimes. So the matches are fine, but my computer really doesn't like the map, which is... yeah, it's annoying, but not the worst ever. Let's take this fight. Let's just march right on in. Title 4 is 15, huh? Yeah, let's just punch him. Let's just do the dealing of the damage. Oh wow, it's really jittery. Let's do Quicken. Let's do Equilibrium. And let's do Brimstone Needle. Yep. Gain 2 block out of the discard from that. 15 and 20, and he is very dead. It's good time. Good time that he's very dead. Ooh, Stardust Pigment is always fun. 1 second. I am gonna try and fix this. Nope. Alright, we checked our settings a little bit more. I don't know how much it's gonna actually help. Thank you, phone, for buzzing away. Let's just reveal here. Okay, there's a golden fairy. That's pretty good. Not too bad. Let's draft a card. Let's see. We have Enchant Weapon, Windfall, and Drain Strength. I'm actually gonna try taking the Windfall here. Start taking the Windfall.
I like this.
Give me mana. Okay, let's do this. It's not attacking right now, so we can just try to punch it. Good punch, yes. 22 damage incoming. Not a great time. We also have only 1 defense card, so we're doing that one first. Boop. Boop. Tank Turtle tank, please. Thank you, Tank Turtle. Let's see. We can strike and quicken. And we can barely not absorb soul. Which you actually don't kill here either. So let's just do this and this. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, just the Brimstone Needle here. Cypher's getting a little low already. Explosive Pigment. Some gold. Okay. Let me try fixing this visual bug here again. maybe this will help us a little bit? No, it's back to doing the same thing. Well, I guess we'll kind of have to deal with that for a little bit. Let me open up some regions over here. Let's take on this gold fairy in front of us. We just need to punch. Just need to punch it. Go punch! I am sorry, small cute thing, but gotta take you down today. Let's do this. Quicken. Don't defend. Punch. Strike. Look at all our block. Quicken. Let's do this. It's 18. We can't kill it, but we'll just do it anyway. It is about to run away. I like how it's the opposite of the, I like how it's the opposite of the things in Slay the Spire. They just take your gold every time. Or at least they give that their fucking hardest try to take your gold. It's very annoying. Get me to this. There's an elite. Here's some things again. And by things, I mean more small cute fairies to beat the shit out of course, as you do, as you do. Yep, just tile force. Strike. Don't really want to cause him to lose more life. We're doing, I think, pretty good on gold, so don't think we necessarily need it. Let's do this. Let's do that. We should be able to kill it next turn, assuming all goes well. Let's do quicken. We can do strike. And then we can do tidal force. And it is dead.
Is that it?
Another vanquished piece of gold. Fantastic. Let's draft a card here. Kappa Study, Windfall, and Battletoads. I actually like the Kappa Study here because we already have a Windfall. Let me pick up this small pile of gold. And then in terms of where we want to go, I guess we want to go out to the left a little bit. There isn't anything obvious over here. Can we get there, actually? I just realized that the terrain is very unfriendly in terms of getting this treasure. It's kind of annoying. Let's actually go up here and reveal, though. There's a lot of terrain problems, but if we go out one more, I think. Go here. 24 is a little better. Give me life. Give me pages. So if we use our last precisionings to get up here, we can then open up the sky tower. Finding some spicy things. Finding some spicy shit. There's an Orbiferia. There's some visibility. Oh, right next to what we already revealed, which is pretty great. Let's take some gold. Let's take a fight. You know, the usual 1-2 of first let me get into a fight and then let me pick up some money on the ground. That seems appropriate, right? We can cap a study here. We can quicken. We can tidal force. We can strike him down. And then, let's see, probably just hit the front guy before he gets all of that lovely, lovely shielding. Let's see, we can strike. We can then absorb soul. Good times. The Divine Cloak is actually more powerful than I was expecting it to be, which is pretty nice. Let's do it. Let's do a Tidal Force. Let's do a block here. Then we just need to lightly punch it. And we were lucky enough to pull the soul card that heals our man Cypher. Okay. Let's draft a card here. Rage Bolt. Calculate. And Eureka. Choose a card to draw from your deck. Seems pretty powerful. All of these seem very powerful if used correctly. But I think I'm gonna risk taking the Calculate. I feel like that's a pretty cool card. Let's see. We have Life Tap. Amphibian Affinity. And Storyteller. I think it's Infinity or Life Tap. I'm gonna try taking the Life Tap here. Because then both of our champions or our heroes will heal. Seems pretty good. This is 4 spaces in opposite directions. Always slightly awkward if you don't have a good place to reveal stuff. Let me in that case just take on... Can we take an elite? I don't think we can take an elite yet. Why don't we... Could reveal over here. Get that. It's only 7 though, unfortunately. But we're gonna get 2 more inks from the elites anyway, so I think it might be worth just to see if we can't get something to open up more space. Let's do a Windfall. Let's do a Equilibrium. Defend. And then... Let's see, that's 22 damage incoming, so let's just attack. Yep, she'll be fine. Tank Turtle doth tank. Let's quicken. Let's calculate. We can just Tidal Force this guy, I think. Okay, let's quicken here, I think. Let's see. That does 16. 33% less. So let's just do that. Then we can just Brimstone. And then Tidal Force. And then the guy in the back isn't doing any damage, so we should be fine here. You have Protection. Let's calculate. Let's cap a study. Okay. If we defend Windfall, we end up with a net. We end up basically playing a free defend. So let's do that. Windfall ranged, good. 16 in damage incoming. So if we block with this, it'll bring us to 12. That's 18. Plus, we'll discard some cards, gain some block from that. So we can, in that case, I think just paying that protection. Do that. That's Equilibrium, okay. This is Absorb Soul. Can we... I don't think we can win this turn. Yeah, I don't think we can win this turn, unfortunately. So let me just, I guess, Absorb Soul. And then, sure. Stack him up for the next combat. Let's do a Windfall. Let's do Kappa Study. So, Brimstone, and then Brimstone Needle. Makes him enraged for the next fight, so we've kind of set that up. And we kill the small thing. Noble link. Pile of gold. So there's a fight and a fairy down there. I do kind of want to pick up that, this treasure. So let me just use the noble ink, get out there. We run straight into an alchemist on our way. Good times, good times. You take my money. I think I'll give it, what? Probably like a defend from Cypher. Take that. Take my defend, not really using it. Charge retain until the start of your next turns. Whenever Cypher it takes damage, deal that much damage to all enemies. That's kind of a cool card. We do have the Brimstone Needle, though it would do, what, 5 damage? The Brimstone would do 5 to all enemies, which is pretty good AoE. It's not bad. It's unfortunate that I think the Savage Fang doesn't synergize. In that I think the damage to Cypher occurs after this card has been resolved, and because this would be then attached to the card, it would not resolve and therefore do AoE. Devil Strike isn't bad with reduced cost. Spinning Blade is also pretty good. I think we could put the Savage Fang onto what? I honestly think the Savage Fang on the Eye for an Eye might be worth regardless. Even if it doesn't synergize. Or it doesn't trigger the second that the card is played. 2 or more. Most of them are just on Aurora, right? Yeah, let's put them on. Let's put this on Aurora.
I'll find somewhere to put this.
Play some expensive shit with Aurora and see how that works. Really would like to get that little thing over there, but might not be happening. We could just try and taking Elite now. You know what? I'm gonna be brave and try to take an Elite now and see how it goes. He's enraged. That's great. He dies instantly. We heal 15. Fucking fantastic. He can afford to lose life now. And then we can just do this. So this will inflict bleed. Yep, there it is. There's the bleed. Let's do this. We can Eye for an Eye, I suppose. And then strike. And then strike. And he'll also take 12, which is good. The Eye for an Eye illustration is kind of like surprisingly realistic. Let's gain some mana. Let's deal some damage and gain some block. Let's quicken. We can draw 2 cards here, see if we can get anything. Eye for an Eye is retained, so pretty good. Let's gain some block and gain some rage. He's not taking any damage, so we'll just hold the Eye for an Eye. We can absorb Soul for 27 and kill it, and heal the Cypher. 51 out of 60. Not bad. Let's see. Rough Diamond, gold pages, and a brush. So we now have a Rough Diamond and the Gem of Growth. The Gem of Growth... We need an ally for this to work. Rough Diamonds, it's not bad. We could shove it in... Maybe we could shove it in the Windfall or something like that, but I think we'll hold it for now. We could use our fancy Imperial ink up there, maybe. like go that way and this way and then reveal up there. The elite wasn't too bad though, so I think I'm just gonna hit up the second one. We did pretty good on that exchange. It's the angry monkey. Let's... Don't really have any way to draw, so I'm just gonna do... We don't have any way of swapping the cipher back in. So let's just do this and that. And then we do 22 damage back. And he's enraged. Making good progress. Let's attack for... Actually, let's cap a study first. I do want to not kill good old Cypher here. That's 25. Unfortunately, we can't reap. We could do 31. I think I'm just gonna draw some more cards, though. Would love some defense. That's another fucking windfall, though. I'll take that. So... I think Cypher is unfortunately taking the damage here. So let's just use... Let's see, Tidal Force. Strikes do 16, this does 25, that does 31. So let's just do that. And then Barrier. And then we take 8 damage. Okay, 8 damage. Manageable. Let's do a Kappa Study. Equilibrium. Boop. Thus he was booped. Let's see, treasure. Whenever this here takes damage, gain 5 block. Let's put it on... let's put it on Aurora.
I had one of these ones.
Okay. Well, we've cleared, honestly, everything up until the boss, except that thing down there. So if we opened up here and then revealed, we actually wouldn't be able to get down there with our current inks. So actually, why don't I remember to visit the shop before I just completely leave this chapter? Because I will otherwise forget.
Grandma needs some things.
Let's see. Follow the boss, Krog's dinner, eye for an eye. Curious Biomancer. I feel like the Curious Biomancer is kind of what we take. Just sort of... No, because we need a discard. I actually want a really tight deck for the discard here. We could afford the Knight's Pauldrons, which would be kind of great. We could actually get both of these, which is exciting. I'm actually gonna take both, I think. So this should be... let's put it on the Aurora. So that if Cypher would die, she could swap to the front. Let's take the Therian Shield and also put that on our tank. Our tank turtle. And we have, what, 1 healing potion? Let's use it. And then I honestly am gonna try maybe opening up over here or something, but otherwise I think I'm just gonna go straight for the boss. Let's boss ahoy. I'm ready for that, surely. Clearly. Definitely. Yeah, there's not really much else that we can reveal. Maybe we'll just use one more ink out here. What's that? 11? 11's not bad. Yeah, we did get a healing potion and a card draft, which is pretty nice. Rage Mind, Ignite, and Familiar. I think the Rage Mind is actually not that bad here.
If you say so.
Because it will then allow us to hopefully draw the things like the Windfall a little bit more often. But it will also synergize pretty well with the Eye for an Eye. So let's go into the boss. Probably should have healed. Probably should have healed here. That's fine though. Let's just what? Strike. Absorb soul. Defend?
That
14 piercing damage is gonna try and happen, so let's do calculate. Let's do quicken. Let's do equilibrium. Actually, why don't we rage mind? Can we protect the cipher here? I mean, we kind of need to draw regardless. Let's rage mind. Okay, let's windfall. Slowly the Krog's dinners are chipped away at. Let's do... Let's see, this is 4 plus 7, which is 11, so we'd still be dealing with some piercing damage. Let's Kappa study. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do that, and then... we can then... let's see, this is 16 damage. Let's just kill that. And then end the turn. Krog's dinner needs to die. We can heal off of it though. Pretty good. Let's quicken. Let's see. Can't really do much else. We could do this, but we wouldn't be able to play anything if we did, really. 22 damage coming to the face. We could do... Let's actually do this first. He's enraged now. Let's do windfall. Let's do a brimstone needle. And then we can do a strike, defend, defend. We're taking 8, not bad. It's 12. Let's let's do that. We're blocking out all of it now. Let's quicken. We can strike it. We can end the turn and take no damage. The dinners have returned. Hi, dinners. Sup, dinners. Let's see. Let's quicken. Let's calculate. Let's Kappa study. We can kill one of the Krogs. We do need defense here. So I think if we do sulfuric defend... Yeah, we actually need to do sulfuric defend here. And then we can just boop one of the dinners. We can absorb soul again. We can brimstone needle. He has 91 HP. He's trying to do 22 damage. The pauldrons should trigger if we somehow can't block this, but let's just do that. Let's do sulfuric barrier. Let's do eye for an eye. Oh, we've bugged the cipher. I'm gonna try and rage mind our way out of this. There's quicken. Let's do a calculate, I guess. We have 3 mana now, so we can do 34 damage. We can do... Oh, we actually wanted the cipher on the front for this. I completely forgot. Yeah, Tidal Force does the most. But that is a dead Aurora. I mathed that wrong, and now our cipher only has 1 HP. which is a fun time, but we can we can absorb soul the boss, which is something. A funny little interaction there. All right, heal my people. Fairy flute, my candelabra, and Krog's crown. Ooh, Krog's crown synergizes pretty nicely with our not that one, with the ogre toe, I think. Let's take the Krog's crown. Let's put it on Aurora. We're stacking the Aurora this time. I like it. Phase stone. Let's see. Fill the pot. Battletoads. I'm gonna take the phase stone. And then top of your deck at the end of your turn. We could easily do that with something like the Windfall or Tidal Force, even Absorb Soul or Calculate. I think actually the Calculate might be one of the most powerful options here. Plus it has 2 gem slots. Let's continue on to chapter 2. We're going places. Ink? Okay, good. Let's draft the card. Draft me a card. Glowworms, Cast Devil, and Wall of Mist. I think the Glowworms is feasible since we're getting mana here. Let's check out the shop to see what he has. Battle Rager, Curious Biomancer. Battle Rager is pretty funny with our kind of deck, I think. Ogre Belt would be amazing to go with the Ogre Toe. So I think the Ogre Belt's our goal, just for the Tank Turtle vest, for the Tank Turtle meme. A bunch of dudes are here. Hi, dudes. Let's see now. Let's defend. Let's calculate. Let's do equilibrium. We can what? Ooh, we can glowworms. And then we can do 30 damage. And then she'll take 13 here, but that's fine. Okay, so let's gain mana. Let's eye for an eye. Oh, so it does trigger. The order actually does happen in a way that means that the eye for an eye gem causes the AoE damage. The AoE damage. Let's Rage Mind. We can Windfall. And then we can just absorb soul. That's a pretty neat combo.
Is that it?
That's a pretty neat combo. Ooh, Stardust Pigment again. Our investment in fancier inks seems to be paying out a little bit. So there's the Sky Towers. That should not get us to the boss. Oh no. Ally healing. Gain a brush. Yeah, let's just use the Stardust. We have ink there, so we could reveal and then Stardust. Or we could just move up to that fight and then Stardust. Actually, I kind of like the idea of... So if we did something like this, and then used our ink to get up there, this opens up a lot. Yep, and so we use this one to get up there. And then we can take this, take the gold, draft a card. What do we get? Tidal Force, Brimstone, Krog's Dinner. I'm gonna take the Tidal Force, I think.
Is it a frog?
Let's hit this fairy a bunch. I think they're a little beefier on the second chapter, right? Oh, right, they have the armor. Not so keen on that armor, though. Let's Rage Mind. Okay, let's Windfall. Let's eye for an eye, might as well. We can, let's see, probably just Brimstone Needle here. We can then Tidal Force. Let's Kappa Study, might as well. Ooh, we can then Quicken. And then we can Tidal Force again. So we did a lot of damage to it first turn. Hopefully we can do something similar again. Okay, so this will be... I actually kind of want to do this. And then draw two. Didn't get us anything in particular. Let's just make the next hit our critical. Still got a couple turns to murder it. Let's draw two. Let's Quicken. We can then Rage Mind. It's eye for an eye. We can, let's see, Tidal Force here. This does more, so just do that. We just need to do a little bit of AoE to it and we'll be good. Just a little bit of spicy AoE. Let's Windfall. Let's Glowworms. And then if we Tidal Force, it should die. There we go. Cypher is still enraged for our next fight. So let's heal a little bit and then go into that. Go into our next combat. Alright, it's the guys with the lifelink. It's not good. Okay. We could Rage Mind here. It's not a bad option. We could also just punch them a lot, but I think I'm actually gonna Rage Mind. Because I want utility. Let's gain some mana. I mean, we have to... Oh, right, they're stealth, so the only way that we're going to be able to actually kill them is we do the first one first, the front one first, and then tank it forever. That's a lot of damage, right? That's 48, yep. We can then not quite absorb soul, but we can do that. We can strike, and then absorb soul. So we've already taken care of the first Fugu, the Fugu. I want to call them a frog, but they're really more of a pufferfish with a tail. So I don't know what to call that. Let's defend here. Let's calculate. Kappa Study. Let's eye for an eye. And then we can... What? This will give us 3 mana. Okay. This will draw us 2 cards, not bad. We could Glowworms Brimstone. And if we do that, and then end turn, he takes a lot of damage, but we're still managing, and we still have the Knight's Pauldrons, but we're good. He's enraged for the next fight again, once again. Imperial Ink. Oh man, we need to use these Imperial Inks. Let me heal. Let me have a heal. We actually need to get up there now. So if we do this, and then we use this, and then we go that way, there's a Healy Potion. Cypher does sort of need those. Let's reveal. Let's pick up some gold stacks. And then draft a card. Let's see, Flame Spitter, Intimidate, and Follow the Boss. We have no aggressive allies. Let's take the Intimidate here. So you have Ringleader, Soothing Mists, and Second Wind. I think. Damage from allies. We have no allies. So I was about to be like, allies are great, and then I realized this, allies are very specific. I remember that in this game, allies are a very specific type. It's not, you know, a Cypher Aurora. It's allies are the things you summon. I think Soothing Mists or Second Wind then. Let's take Soothing Mists. I'm a little afraid of starting to be afraid. Gravekeeper. I love Mist. Good to know. Good to know. I haven't taken the Mist before, but I'm imagining that Elite on the, I think the 3rd chapter that just kind of nukes you into the ground because it just keeps gaining power, and I was like, if we run into that, that should help us out. Let's see. Boons for Cypher, boons for Aurora. I don't know what this drops, so we're kind of stacking the Aurora at this point. So give me a thing for Aurora. How about healing, max HP, heal for 5 at the end of each battle. If the hero dies, the blessing fades, or choose a different hero. Oh, okay. So we don't need to heal her, certainly. She already has that as a passive. 10 max life, I feel like could be not that bad. But let's look at Cypher. Healing, long life. Heal for 5 at the end of each battle. I actually really like this for Cypher. I think that could be pretty good because he's getting kind of low with all of the cards that we have that are dealing damage to him, which is great for our synergies, but not so hot for his survivability. So let's use this. And let's go in here. He's enraged. Fantastic. We have a Brimstone Needle. Let me cop a study first, though. We have a Windfall. Fantastic. Drew some cards. That's 32 damage. Increase their power by 2. Why don't we Glowworms the front one? We can quicken. And then we can punch him for 68 damage. Which brings me joy. We cannot attack that one until we kill the others. So let's just kill it. We're done. Fantastic. Great. Then I'm just gonna punch it. I thought about reducing its power, and then I was like, we can probably nuke it into the ground, right? Let's eye for an eye. Let's draw 2. Your bottom bar is hiding something important. Oh, sorry about that. I changed the overlay, and then I forgot to actually adjust said overlay so that it fits the screen. There we go. That should be better. I think that this will now display everything. I was having video issues, and we still kind of are. For some reason, Roguebook really likes to lag on the stream today. So I was trying to fix that. We still haven't quite done that. Let's see. Let's just actually Sulfuric defend. Okay, we have the calculate. Let me cop the study first. Quicken. Windfall. Okay, there's some draw. Let's see. It's 27. 3 mana. Can't kill it, I don't think. 21. We could reduce the amount of damage coming in by a bit. But first gonna draw, see what we get. Nothing that's gonna... Let's see, 17, and the max we can do is 27. That is, what, 30... 27. That's 44, I believe. So you do that. Oh, right, we don't have the mana for it. I forgot. Good times, good times. So that's, I mean, he's still alive, so we are sort of okay. There we go. And then we can just, it doesn't matter. Equilibrium him to death. Good equilibrium, Aurora. Thank you, Tank Turtle. Explosive pigment, pile of gold. If we do this, we will be able to get further out into this abyss of unknowns. So I am tempted to use the ink there. You can heal Aurora to cast Tidal Force for 1. Oh, you're right. You're right. I always forget that you can click on her to heal her. So whenever I see the Tidal Force, I'm just like, it costs what it costs, and I don't think about like, oh no, if you remember her ability, she'll do more. Incredible. So that's an unfortunate bit of terrain. I don't want to use an explosive pigment to get there, but I think we kind of have to now. Alright. Draft a card. Sulfuric Barrier, Wit Strike, and Hailstorm. I actually really like the Wit Strike here, because we have the Rage Mind, which should be drawing us a decent number of cards. So I'm gonna take the Wit Strike. We also have the Ogre Toe, and I'm trying to get the Ogre Belt, so options for 2+ cost cards. Okay, card draw, visibility, Faria Wells, give me energy.
I see.
Okay, there's a card. Good. Draft. Disciple. We are not dissolving anything. Grimguard and Flame Spitter. So we still have this Gem of Growth sitting around. And eventually I do want to pick up allies that kind of work with our deck. So I'm thinking that the Grimguard, because we're pumping out mana to attack, could be a nice buffer for us. Definitely not. I mean, the Disciple is good for our Ogre stuff, but I think I'm gonna take the Grimguard. Just to have, yeah, just to make our attacks a little more impactful, or to protect us a little bit.
If you say so.
Let me take up some gold. There's a fight down there, and a fairy. There's also a fight over there. Oh, we didn't take the one over here, and I don't know why. I think I got distracted by something else, and I forget what it was. But there's still one more, so hopefully we'll be able to get some good ink out of it. Hello. You're all very aggressive and want to kill my thingies. How about you don't kill my thingies? How about you just let them live? That's pretty good, though. That reduces 6 damage. So I'm gonna do that first. Then we can, let's see. I really would have liked to pull a Windfall here, but we didn't. So that's 23 damage. I'm actually gonna let him take it. It's a little unfortunate, but let's see, 15. This actually does the most, so let's do that. Yeah, okay. It looks like we wouldn't have drawn the Windfall anyway. Okay, 13. Let me cap a study here. Okay, let me... Hermanurm. Let's quicken. Tank Turtle, be tank, please. Thank you. We can Glowworms. This should kill it, which is fantastic. Goodbye. Don't miss ya. And then we can just, I guess, Sulfuric Barrier. Get him enraged. This yak is seeing the end times. I would love. I'd love the the Reap card for Cypher. That'd be amazing. Looks like we might not get it, but I'm gonna try and draw it, see if we can't get it. Looks like it's a no. Yeah, the Absorb Soul is not showing up. And we don't have any other way to gain mana, so let me just punch the small yak! Alright. Another explosive ink. Good. Useful. Good times. That does take us to the Sky Tower. I don't want to use it here, but that's okay. We could also use it out there, maybe. Open up those 2 battles. We do that. Yeah, that's what, 14, but it still opens. It opens up the ferry, the 2 fights, more inks, a story. I'll take it. Gold, gem mines, health potions. I think I'm gonna ask for the gem mines here. Where did they go? There's one up there. That's kind of within range. There's one up there, which is in the middle of fucking goddamn nowhere. Good times. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're okay. I might switch my party leader just for this instance because Cypher is getting slightly low. But first, let's beat up the small gold fairy. Hello, golden fairy. What's doing? What's doing? This is overkill, and I apologize. But here's some damage. We don't need the Grimguard this time. Definitely not. So let's just do some damage. Let me draw here. Okay. Let's glowworms. That should be some damage. This does 30. That does 16 though. This does 10. Let's do the one that does 16. Okay. Let's see. Let's quicken. Or this is... Oop, no, never mind. Would have been an okay amount of damage. So this is 18, this is 20, so I think if I hadn't played the Quicken, we might have been able to get more out of Wit Strike. But let's do Equilibrium. Oh, we can then calculate. And then that's 16, so this does do a little bit more. Alright. I think it might run away from us. I think it's gonna run away from us. Let's see, can we get it to not run away from us? Let's see, glowworms. Let's gain 2. That's 10. Oop, nope. So it will be 16. That's only 11. So I think actually if I do this, then if I Tidal Force, and then I strike, we actually managed to math out the kill. Fantastic. Okay. So that basically, okay, that was the fairy. And let's go to the fight now. Your neighbor was cute. You are less cute. I'm sorry. We just need to do Quicken first. Slowly they die. Target. Tidal. This actually does more. 40 damage, and then we do... oh, we need... Oh, well, the Pauldrons is gonna get some fucking use out of it, I think? Yeah. Yep, Pauldron's doing its work. Let's see, 24. This is 13 damage. We could Grimguard Brimstone Strike. So we need to be blocking 20 damage. We currently don't have any way of doing that. So let me just Grimguard, I guess. And then I guess we could have also played the Wit Strike first. To try and get a card that would be a block card, but we just needed one more here. Slightly unfortunate. But that extra block is coming in handy. Sturdy shelf, thank you. Okay. Let's gain 2 mana. That's good. That's piercing damage, not good. Let's see. We can intimidate. We can Wall of Mist. And then we can defend. And then we take none of your piercing damage. You annoying ass jellyfish thing. Spawn of Istanu. No, so no thank you from me. Let's see. So this is another instance where I could heal the Aurora for a better tidal force. But we just need to block pretty much. Okay, let me Sulfuric Barrier. And then let's see about if I can calculate anything useful. Not really. 10 damage. Okay, so I think we're okay here. He is about to be enraged. I don't think we really need it though. Let's just let the block happen. Um, 18 damage, 65. So let's calculate first. There's the windfall. Here's an eye for an eye. That's 27, so almost enough. Almost enough. So if we boop, Tidal Force, and then Absorb Soul, Cypher is a little tankier, and Aurora is still full HP. All right, ink, gold, fantastic. We're in better shape than we were for the last fight, so let's just go into the next one. It's these guys again. How you doing? What's up? How do? Please leave me alone. That's 31 damage. Let me comp a study real quick. Okay. So I'm going to calculate. Let's Sulfuric Barrier. Let's Windfall. We can do Eye for an Eye. We can do a Grimguard. We can take 17 there. The back one dies. Let's see, is it 12 rage? I'm just going to attack the front one, I think. Yeah. Let's just do the Brimstone Needle. We can afford a little damage here. Then 2 things die anyway, so that's great. Cypher heals off of their deaths. Okay, let's draw. Let's Tidal Force. Oh, we should have quickened first. This is 20, so if we... I mean, if he Wit Strike, it should definitely be enough to kill it next turn, so... Never mind, we got it. Good times. It's because of the AoE from playing it to 2 mana thing. Pile of gold. I need to remember that will trigger more often. Because I'm forgetting it sometimes, and then I'm like, why did that work? And then I'm like, oh, it's because you picked the thing that does that. Let's open this up. Ooh, super rune of sight. Give me something good.
What is that?
Ah, that's called an alchemist and an elite. I'll call that pretty good. A little scary, but pretty good. Better than this sky tower. If we open up this way, we'll be able to get to the same thing. Let's just do that. And then hit up this. Draft a card. Fodder, Ignite, and Devil's Rest. I think I actually like the Ignite here because we're drawing pretty well. So now if we could more consistently get his rage going, I think that would be kind of helpful. Let's transmute here. I think in terms of cards, probably one of our less useful is just the regular strike from Cypher. I don't want to touch too much of the defense on our tank turtle here, so let's just upgrade Cypher's cards. We have Brimstone, Frenzy, Spinning Blade. Each hit inflicts 2 bleed. I mean, that's pretty good with the Frenzy and the Spinning Blade. I actually really like those with those because it will then inflict at least. This will inflict 6. This will inflict 4, but on all enemies. 5 times, so that could go up to 10 bleed. This could go up to 8 bleed. I think with all our mana gain from Aurora, we could take the Frenzy. And having the swap to the front is actually kind of nice in case we need to do that for the, or if it would be helpful for the, where is it? The Calculate. Because it's a very positional thing, which I like a lot. Just a little trickier to use, I think. I do want that gem thing. Give me the gem thing, and also healing. Pretty good. Gem. Ranged and spirit. Let's see. This Calculate is ranged could be pretty crazy, actually. Because then it's just free draw, so we'd have to worry a little bit less about hopefully drawing a windfall or something like that. I think ranged also could be pretty good on a bunch of these cards. So I think it's the ranged here. Let me also put this onto the Grimguard because we don't have any other allies and I want to use my gems. The block for the Rough Diamond, I'm thinking something like maybe the Rage Mind. Well, Quicken could be okay with it. Windfall could be okay with it. So I actually kind of like it on the glowworms, because if it's on glowworms, it would set us up to be a little more defensive if we don't immediately attack the enemy that we're going for. Plus it has 2 gem slots, so I'm gonna try that. And then for ranged, Kappa Study range could be pretty good. I might wait on the ranged for now. I think we have some good options though already. Let me go back to the shop. I think how much was that ogre belt thing? Shop man. Ogre belts. Yes, I did want this. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. And then let's put it on Aurora again. And then, let's see. Let's take that elite, I think, and then open up the path to the boss. So let me heal before I jump right in, because I will otherwise forget to do that. The holy trinity of I play card, I block. Yeah, no, it's actually really nice. I didn't know that the Ogre Belt and the Ogre Toe synergized that well, but I'm excited to have all 3 of them. Ah, it's this guy. I knew we would run into this guy. I knew it. I knew it, and it happened, and I'm upset that it happened. Oh boy, Grimguard, help us, please. Well, Aurora dies if we don't move her, I just realized. So I think, unfortunately, we do have to put Cypher in the front. My dude, I am sorry, but at least you're going to be enraged here afterwards. He deserves your fury. He's very annoying. Okay, that's 18 damage. So he gains 2 power every time. So if we play a defend from Aurora, everybody lives. Everybody lives. So let me do that first. So that's 22 damage. She takes 8. Oh, also because of the sturdy shell, she'll take a lot less than I'm thinking she will. So let me then glowworm and then frenzy. Let's do a glowworm and then let's do a frenzy and inflict some bleed on him. That was so many interactions. Oh my god. Cypher's now in the front again, but I am significantly less worried now. Okay. Good times. You're not doing anything this turn. Fantastic. Please continue to do nothing. I would much prefer you if you did nothing the whole time. Let's see. Let's just Wit Strike, I think. We don't have a ton of damage otherwise. Eye for an Eye at least retains. We can do this while he isn't attacking. Alright. Okay, now he's doing damage again. Terrible. Terrible. Let's see. Is there any way we could kill him? So we would need to do 61 damage to kill him, right? Can we do 61? So this is 36. Plus it will inflict 6 more bleeds, so we'd have 42 damage. So let's see. If we Eye for an Eye, Frenzy, that's 36, as mentioned before. 36 plus the 6 bleed, so 42. 42 plus 10 is 52. Plus 17 should be lethal, I think. Should, I think, be lethal. Do we even need the Eye for an Eye? I think it would help us out. Frenzy allows you to windfall for 2. Oh, you're right. You're right. I think that will help us even more. So then we windfall. Good. And then we frenzy. Yes. And now he dies to the bleed. So we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we can, yep, just good. Perfect. Okay. Our Cypher is a little low, but that's never stopped us before. So let's keep going. Gold Brush Treasure. Whenever you play a ranged card, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Well, we do have a ranged gem, if nothing else. We don't, I think, don't have any other sources of ranged, actually, so a little bit relying on that gem, I think, to get that effect to do anything. We have 4 inks, so let me open up the patch of the boss before I forget that I need to do that and then have no ink, and then I am sad. Hi, there's an elite. That's an elite. We might be able to take that.
Very nice.
But I think we could also take that golden fairy. In order to determine when Fell deals 10 damage now. Oh, because I'd reduce the number of cards in my hand. Windfall. Oh no, you're right. Because of, never mind, not because of anything. First, I was thinking for a second you were talking about the where is it? The the wit strike, but no, you're right, because of the cannon and the toe. Which is pretty fun. That'll be pretty cool. Anyway, is there anything else that I wanted in the shop here? Oh, I did want to take the Battle Rager if possible. Because Cypher's taking a lot of damage, which is fine, but this I think would allow us to like power through a little bit more. Because then we could just hopefully play everything in our hand. Which, again, since we've dealt with the power elite, I am a little more confident in surviving the next few elites. So I am gonna open up this fairy, I think, to try and get more gold. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm here to fuck up your day. Let's just quicken. Tidal horse? Sure. Let's draw some. This is 20 damage. That's 26, though. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. So we got... we just need to do damage. Let's do Windfall. There's that lovely damage from all of our treasures. Let's Glowworm. That should do 40 damage. Or actually more because of all of our treasures. I want to keep them relics and artifacts. Relifax, as I was saying earlier. Just the most incorrect. Let's just poke it. Poke the thing. Let's see. That's 30 damage. Let's just do the 30 damage, or well, 10 because of all the block. But now we have bleed. It has 1 turn anyway. It's almost dead to the blade. The blade. It's almost dead to the blade. They studied the blade long enough. It's almost dead to the bleed. It should be dead to the bleed here, so I should be able to just pass. And we don't have a the Reap card, so I'm just gonna let this pass. Let it take itself out. Cypher heals anyway a little bit, so pretty good. We have 278 gold, which is enough for the ally I wanted to purchase. So back we go to the shop. Moving right along. Shopman. Battle Rager. Give me mana. Let's see. Feet of Fire. Perfect Clarity. When you block an attack for the exact right amount, cost draw 2 cards. And Rending Blow. So Perfect Clarity I think would be a lot of fun, but I don't think I have the block and the precision block to do it. We are swapping a decent amount, so I think Feet of Fire could be a lot of fun. So could Rending Blow. And I'm actually kind of tempted to take the Rending Blow so that we synergize a little bit with the gem that we slapped into the Frenzy. Because if we're inflicting 6 bleed, and then also a bunch of bleed from... What am I looking at? This one. A bunch of bleed from our first hit. I think that could be pretty entertaining. So I think it's either the Rending Blow, or the Feet of Fire. I'm thinking that now that the Feet of Fire might have a little more, just a little more usefulness over the course of a fight. Because if we have multiple enemies, might be a little less. The Rending Blow might be a little less useful, especially if something small just gets nuked instantly and the debuff doesn't stick. Whereas Feet of Fire with the Rage, or with the Ignite rather, I think could be pretty good. So I'm gonna take Feet of Fire, just try and increase Cypher's rage a little bit. There's really not much else other than that elite. I mean, there's over there. Oh, and that thing right there. If we use 2 inks, we can get, I think, both of these areas. But, I think we're okay to take the elite first. My inclination is to just take the elite first, so let's go on in. It's the Rakoan War Machine. What's up, War Machine? I am not keen on seeing you. Let's see. Get Battle Rager. We're taking what? 14 plus 19, so 33 damage? Yeah, 33 damage. So we do kind of need some block. We could also just kill the front one so that we're taking 27 damage. Or I could just risk the mage rind. The mage rind? The mage rind. The rage mind. Okay. So we also, okay, now we can just kill things. Let's gain some rage here. Gain 3 mana. Let me gain 3 mana real quick. I like that. I like it. Let me kill that. It's a little more manageable. Let's eye for an eye. Let's see. I think actually we just need to kill that, and then the Aurora will be fine if we do. Cypher is again a little bit low, but better low than one of them being dead. We could gain mana, but we don't need to. Where did our thing go, though? So it would actually deal 5 damage. I think for now I'm just gonna set up this. We can swap in the Cypher. I would just honestly prefer not to, but it is a decent amount of damage here. Because it'd be 60, right? No, 40. 40. Or 10 3 times. Oh, right. Oh, so the crit doesn't apply? Oh, next to 1 hit. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna let the Aurora take it here. Sorry, Aurora. Okay, you're about to summon, so we need to move. Let me just take some time to drop these things that will help us later. Wet Strike is 28 damage, aka 61 damage. So let's just do that. Okay, and then we can quicken. I actually don't want to quicken here because it will put the Cypher in the front. I don't want him to move unless we are really certain that he can, honestly, survive. Because he's on the verge of not surviving. That's a lot of damage, I see. Can I reject your hypothesis of doing damage to me? That'd be great. That's 13. Let's see. We have, what's in our draw pile? There's some good cards in our draw pile. It's just, can we get to something that can kill the summons and protect one of our champions? Oh, we have the Kodama's Pauldrons, or Knight's Pauldrons, not the Kodama's Pauldrons. So if we put the Cypher in the front, he'll actually live here. Though we do need to make sure in that case that the Aurora doesn't on the rest of the damage that happens. So let's do this first. Swap him to the front. Okay. Let's Kappa Study. There's the Windfall. Good times. Okay, we did kill one of the summons with that. Fantastic. We have an Absorbed Soul. Much, much better. Okay. Now I think we can... let's see. Now I think we can quicken. We can... Don't need to do that, but it does give us the Reap effect, and then 23 damage is incoming. This should be 7, so 20 plus the 6. So we should be fine if we do this. That doesn't draw us to regain us mana, so let's just do this. And then we end the turn, and we're absolutely fine. Good times. Good times. 23 damage. We can do these for, that'd be 30 damage. Or 30, it'd be 45 damage, actually. Don't really have any other ways out, though. The Aurora is getting pretty low. She might actually live with 1 HP here, which is not ideal. Oh, never mind. The battle rate, the Grimguard is activating enough. Let's do that. Punch. Punch. Tank. Punch, punch, tank. Motto of this run. That's 33 damage and 6 bleed. That's not quite enough, but if we ignite here, that should be enough by a long shot, so let's just do that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gold, brush, treasure. Whenever an enemy attacks this hero, they take 3 damage. That's pretty good. 3 damage from attacking. So I think we're putting the Cypher in front initially to trigger the Pauldrons, but I think I'm also going to put this on the Aurora.
I'll find somewhere to put this.
Pages, good times. We have 1 healing potion. I am going to use said healing potion. We're a little low now. Okay. Okay. So I think we can... Actually, why don't I open up this a little bit first? We can get over there if we want to, if we do that, and if we open up... Thank you, Windows. If we open up here... Yeah, I wish this was jutting out here instead, but unfortunately it's not. Yeah, let's just open up this way. I think that's the only way, because that bridge is really an awkward spot. This is a little better. Okay, then we can go up this way. Draft the card. Glowworms, Disintegrate, and Trance. Trance is kind of nice. But I think we have enough draw. I think we're actually kind of okay with the draw. Disintegrate's also okay. But I don't know... actually, what's our Faria? How's our Faria well doing? So, we're getting 4 on the first 2 turns. So we could play this. And if we have a Glowworms in hand, that does 70 damage, which is kind of nice. Oh, we can also make it ranged so that because Aurora is leading, this is always 2 mana the first time we play it. Which I think is actually pretty good. Give me that. And then we slap the ranged on it. So it should be 2 mana, 35 damage first turn. Which seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Give me that gem, please. Thank you. Gem of Growth and another Savage Fang. So, let's see. There was something I wanted to check. Battle Rager is spiritless, so we don't have to worry about that one. I think the Savage Fang is a little risky, I think, at this point. But it does do a lot. Otherwise, we don't really have anything to put the Gem of Growth on. So I'm going to take the Savage Fang. I might actually wait until after this boss fight to go use it, just because I'm a little afraid. We can't get down there, unfortunately, and it would only heal him at most 4 per round, and we're doing enough by just killing minions, I think. So yeah, I'm going to head into the next boss fight. Though before I do, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break and be right back. Just gotta run to the bathroom. Alright, we're back, bitches. Time to take on this boss. Yes, I'm ready. Do I have 18 and 25 HP? No worries, no problem. You are a very oh, it's Majanata. Hi, Majanata. What's good? What's good? Okay, here's a game plan. Let's do that. Oh, it needs to be ranged. Forgot. I wanted to try and pull. Okay. So, oh, glowworms. Perfect. So we glowworms, swap Aurora to the front, disintegrate for 83 damage, and then we're fine. We're totally fine. Damage? What damage? We're fine. We're totally fine. Let me just let's see. Let's actually calculate here, and then Kappa study. Just wanted a simple way to kill it, but it looks like Brimstone's the damage card that we pulled. All right, he'll heal a little bit from it. Is this not a summon? Hi, Majanata. What's good? Let's do. He's sleeping this turn. So let's do a battle rager, and then let's sulfuric barrier here. Just gain some rage. Oh, could have intimidated also. Probably should have done that since the Majanata's here this turn. This will draw us cards. That's 17 damage. Let's draw 2. Okay, let's ignite for sure. And then if we do... So this would do 34 if we just did eye for an eye. But this does 50 and 10 bleed stacks. So let's do that first. Majanata, you have a new thing coming. We're also going to be in some pain here, but we're fine overall. Alright. Small boys here. Good times. Let's drop that windfall. Okay, and then nobody's doing damage this turn, so just kind of want to try and nuke them as much as possible. Let's do a calculate. Let's put the crit on. Let's see, what is this about to do? This one isn't as super concerning as some of the others. So as long as we can hit that next turn, it won't do too much damage. So let's just mark that one as crit damage target. And then we can also ignite here, might as well. Super close to rage. Let's just, that's not useful to play there. We can get into rage and then have that for next turn. So why don't we do that? And then that's 9 damage, this is 17, so let's just hit the front one, I think? Yeah, let's hit the front one. And then we can quicken. Cypher is still enraged. Oh, the crit debuff went away. Okay. Forgot that would happen. That's 59. That's 60 damage, though. Why don't we frenzy first, or... Why don't we frenzy first? So now the pauldrons will trigger. Aurora is super low, even if the pauldron does trigger. Kind of our only option, though, but we can... Let's see. So the first hit will cause him to gain 5, and then the second hit will deal... He'll do 12 again, and then he'll do 12 to the Aurora. Yeah, I think I'm just actually gonna end the turn here. I don't want to accidentally kill one and or both of them. 1 HP, no problem. Let's see. We can... Let's draw 3 cards first. Okay, we have an Intimidate. See, if we Tidal Force, that's 17, and that's 18. So that would bring us up to 30, what, 35? That should be more than enough. So if we do Tidal Force, and then we do Absorb Soul, Heal. Majinada's sleeping again. Gain some block. 17 damage coming in. He can tank this, actually. We can quicken and then eye for an eye. So why don't we do that? Quicken. Need to remember we can also heal the Aurora, so let's do eye for an eye. Let's do Kappa Study. This draws us more cards. Oh, now he's doing 17. So we have a way out. Let's calculate first. Windfall? Windfall, perfect. Good times, good times. We can... Let's see, we can't kill it this turn. So that's 19 block. That would get us out. But first I think we're gonna... I think we could just Glowworm's Equilibrium here. Yeah. Or we could Glowworm's Sulfuric Barrier. Though we don't have another block. I think the safest is the Glowworms. And then Equilibrium. Okay. It's the Fugu again. Hello, Fugu. What's going on? What's going on? What's good? All right, we can now ignite. This is 55, so if we Glowworms and then we disintegrate, that should be a dead Majinada. Yeah, we did it.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome for the help, Aurora. All right, we got Feria Flute, Eridon's Drum, and Ogre Cleaver. I mean, I think it's the Ogre Cleaver, honestly. I like the Feria Flute, but I think we're balancing our mana okay. And if we can just start inflicting bleed every time we hit something, that would be kind of great. Because let's see, this does more than 20 by default. This does more than 20. That does not more than, it does more than 20 overall, but not in a single hit, so good to know. That one doesn't, this one just reduces. We haven't actually been using this one. I need to remember to use it, or maybe transform it if we run into another alchemist. Absorb Soul does sometimes do more than 20 damage. So I think the Ogre Cleaver could be good. I think the Feria Flute could just let us play everything, but I feel like it's gonna be kind of excessive at a certain point. Like if we gain windfall mana and then don't use all of it, it kind of reduces the impact of having the windfall in the deck in the first place. I'm gonna take the Ogre Cleaver, and then we're gonna slap it on the Cipher. Gem of Breaking. Let's see, Enchant Weapon, Familiar, and Glowworms. So, I don't hate the card stack here. I actually kind of like the card stack. My problem with the card stack is I don't want the Familiar, and I mean, at least Enchant Weapon is free. The Gem of Breaking could be interesting on... let's see. Yeah, we don't actually have that many that do multiple strikes that we didn't already turn into... haven't already put things onto, like the Frenzy, because I think that would be the best target for something like Gem of Breaking. I mean, the Familiar card isn't bad. But having a second Glowworms could actually be pretty good. And Enchant Weapon is just kind of nice. So actually, you know what, let's take the card stack. Take the gold, take the cages, heal the team, take ink, and we have a talent tier. Blood Bond, Sagacity, and Expert Looter. I think I'm just gonna take the Blood Bond here. We aren't really working with Sips or Combo this run, so I don't think super necessary. We're on to Chapter 3. Alright. Ooh, we have... What are our treasures here? We have Crumbling Blade, and we have... all the way up in the corner, the Hunting Cloak. I don't think those are super applicable to us. Like, they'd be useful, but I don't think they're, like, necessary or key for our build. So I am gonna not emphasize getting them, because they're also, like, way in the middle of nowhere. So priority first is probably these fights in the Sky Towers, and then see where we go from there. Let's check out the shop first before I forget. What do you got? Time Stop, Grimgar, Devil Strike, Rage, Kappa Study, and an Enchant Weapon. Let's see. Hunting Scope, Demonic Ring, and Flame of Ignis. Flame of Ignis with our mana gain could be kind of crazy. I don't think we need it, somewhat for a similar reason why I turned down the Feria Flute, but it could be pretty interesting. Gem of Gravity is really good. We could put that in any of his attack cards and be pretty nutso. So basically what I am taking away from this is we need hundreds of gold. We may or may not get there, but we have a goalpost of like 1,000. Let's draft a card here. Phantasmal Might, Kappa Tea Master, and Devil Cry. Don't forget what final boss you're facing. Yeah, no, it is the one that increases costs of everything. So thinking about that, actually, the one that gains us extra mana, that gains us more mana per turn could be pretty useful. How big is our pile here? 26. I think the Devil Cry could be useful because it retains. We don't have to worry about can we draw it in time. Let's reveal some. There's nothing except combat. Cool, great, thanks. Give me ink, please. Give me some good ink. It's the taunt, which doesn't matter. The back ones have stealth anyway. Let's see, 21 rage. It's not quite enough to get this there yet. Let's just disintegrate. 17 damage. Aurora can deal with that, no problem. We could just drop the Grimguard here, actually. I don't think this is going to be a super long fight, though. So maybe just Tidal Force, Wall of Mist. Let's see. 20 damage incoming. Let's ignite. 10 rage. That just brings us to be enraged. So if we glow worms, and then we do this, just barely doesn't kill it actually. This does though, because it's just 64 flat. So let's just do that. And we're done.
I knew we would be fine.
All right. So we want to get over there. It gave us this regular ink, so we can just use it. We can't actually use it to get anywhere. We can't use it to get to the Sky Tower without using an ink because of this stupid terrain. Oh, thanks. We can use it to get to there and then reveal, which might give us a little more space, but we need to get to the other one eventually. This does... I mean, they both offer us 1 combat each, so... We could also go here and reveal, or out there and reveal, which should give us both, yes. Actually, why don't we do that first? Why don't we use the ink here first? Boop. Got some gold piles out of it, I'll take it. And then if we reveal here... No! Fuguru is back! And he's in the it's like the furthest corner he could. And he took the ogre cleaver. God damn him. I hate him. Lay a weapon on the forge, scavenge the gem pile. Do we want to socket anything here? To this hero they gain 5 power. I think I might just want a gem, because we have cards that are, that have, excuse me, just empty sockets. Gem pile? Okay. That's not the worst. I do actually want my cards to stay above 2 mana, though, because of all of the things that we have on people. But that's alright. I think we'll probably be able to find a use for it. Certainly I'll put it on something before we face off the boss, probably. Let's just take some battles. Taunt again. Hello. How do? How you do? We can't swap anything. Let me Kappa study first then. Okay. Wanted to swap the... Oh, actually we can. No we can't. So we would need to have 4 mana to be able to do that when we can't. We don't do that. So let me just ignite here. Just might as well disintegrate. And then Tidal Force. Hopefully we can do enough damage in bursts of 5 to the back guys that we don't have to worry about them too much. 26 damage coming in. Let's see here. Why don't we eye for an eye? We can equilibrium. Or why don't we glow worms? Enchant weapon. The good point with green is that almost all of your war cards will trigger the ogre stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight, certainly. Okay. That's not okay. Now we're fine. Might as well calculate it. We'll return to my deck anyway, and then we can do 6 to yeah, we're 6 to that. And then they all die, and then we have plenty of block, and then we continue. Also, Shin Shorty, Gravekeeper, if I didn't before, I should say welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying my attempt here at an epilogue. Let's see. Oh, okay. Quicken is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's draw. 3 times the size of your draw pile. That's not what we wanted right now. Let me just then put a target on it. And then just, I guess, hit it. He's still enraged, so it's pretty good.
More.
No, not more. Less, please. About less. Have you considered less, maybe? That should just kill it. Ah, good. Max HP. Moving right along. Going well. Pile of gold. Precision ink. Precision ink is very nice. Can probably get us around that annoying terrain, which is good. We're at max HP. Let's just go into the next one. It's the taunt guy and the dragon. Good. Good, okay. Let's see. Let's gain some rage. Let's draw some cards. We can't... Once again, the windfall's at in the wrong spot, and we can't swap it out. But we can still... Oh, we do need to block more here. So this will give us 5 mana. So why don't we... I think we kind of have to calculate regardless. Or 4 mana, rather. Let me... So I think we actually do need to swap in the Cypher here, because he'll be able to tank all of this and Aurora cannot. So let's Grimguard while we can, and then disintegrate the front guy. Oh, I should have frenzied the front guy. Ah, that was my mistake. I meant to frenzy instead for the charge effect and just played the wrong card.
I will return.
Ah, sorry, Aurora. Damn, okay. I'll just drop these while we can.
Still time.
That's 41. Let's block. Twice as much damage to all enemies. Would be 32 or 33 to everything. Not enough to kill. This is 41. Yeah, yeah, okay. Let's double cry. Eye for an eye. Sulfuric barrier. And then intimidate the one that we can. Should be enraged again. Let's revive the Aurora.
Don't go into the light.
Okay, there's some draw. That's not bad. We can... Oh, I also could have clicked on Aurora to heal her. I forgot about that again also. Whoops. So... We're gonna... 23 is gonna be coming in. So why don't we do this? And then... attack the front one. He's fine now. And then... pass. Okay, there's the toads. Hello, toads. What's up, toads? Let me draw here. There go the cards. Wit Strike should be 24, so if we... Glowworms... Wit Strike? Alright. Got through combat. Ink. Pile of gold. Let's see, can we get to the Sky Tower? We can actually. But let me first open up the annoying one, because we need to get around the terrain. Or we could just use this here. And keep the ink. Alchemist. Life. Pages. Okay. Take the HP. Look at the card draft. Let's see. Dragonfire, Triton Banquet, and Double Strike. I mean, the Triton Banquet isn't bad, especially if we have the Grimguard on the field, and it's 2 mana for, it will trigger the Aurora. You think I'm doing good so far? I think I'm okay so far, at least. I think it's going pretty well. It's been one of the smoother rides to the 3rd chapter that I've had in a while, so that's good news. Can we take this? I think we can take this. I think we can try to take this fight. Let's go on in. Oh, hello, large man. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? How go? Draw me a card. Okay. So that's 17. The front guy, Aurora can take this just fine. So let's just punch it. Let's just... let's see. Do we have to gain block? We don't really need to gain block. We can also just be enraged for next turn. So let me just do that. Set up some damage, hopefully. Okay, 19 is coming in. That's no good. All of Cypher's cards are here. All of Cypher cards are here and wish to be known. So I think we do want to attack everything for 22. I really need to get rid of the back guy. Otherwise, this might just take us out. Which is not good, So if we do... I wish the back guy didn't have the stealth. Otherwise, we could absorb soul and deal with it. Let's see, that's 3 mana. This is 50 damage. Don't think we can get back into rage in the same turn, which is kind of what I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do, but it doesn't look like it. So this is still 30 damage. This is 50, so it's 52 to the front one. There's also just the Battle Rager. I think if we eye for an eye, let's see. Going to bed though is pretty late where you're from. Well, I hope you have a good night's rest. Thank you for coming by. It's been fun having you in the stream. Let's see though. I guess I'm just gonna do that ritual first, gain some mana back. We can play this for free. Aurora still dies here, unfortunately. Really needed something that wasn't a Cypher card, like a block, for instance. So let's just do 30. Yeah, okay. And then... So... Oh, no, Cypher won't die here because of the pauldrons, just remembered. And if we do... Eye for an eye. Heal the Aurora. Aurora... Oh, she still dies. Okay. Okay, because of the first guy. Okay. Still a few too many wounds. Oh, way too many wounds. Alright. Well, we got the Aurora back at least, if nothing else. Okay. Not attacking this turn is good for me. Good for me. Let's draw first. Let's let's see. This is kind of annoying. No damage when we needed it. I'm just gonna rage mine to see if we get anything else that might help us out. Boop, 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 boop. Get rid of the cards. We can always increase Cypher's power, might as well. And then you can reduce his power at least. Got 11 block. Need to kill him this turn. Really, really need to kill him. That's 39. Not enough to kill. So let's cop a study first. If we let's see. Oh, if we quicken, we calculate, we glowworms, and then we disintegrate. That at least gets rid of the front guy. Unfortunately, the Aurora dies again.
Death is
Ooh.
not the end.
Yeah, it kind of ran into a ceiling here. Okay.
Don't go into the
Oh, and by a
light.
ceiling, I mean we are just pretty dead. Oh, no, never mind. Managed to pull that out.
Is that it?
Took damage, dealt damage. Imperial ink, pile of gold. You could save and not transform a card. I mean, transforming a card's pretty valuable though. 4 spaces in either direction. If we use a precision ink to get up here, we can go both ways. So why don't we do that? A little worried about the wounds in my deck, but hopefully it will improve, or we'll be able to at least get around it a little bit. Intimidate, Phantasm, and Repulse. Repulse might not be that bad. We are drawing a lot of cards. Let's take the Repulse, I think. And then if we use this, we can go that way. Very well. What's up?
dreamt we would find
More mana should help us out a lot. Let's reveal here. Nothing but gold, but I'm not gonna complain too much, honestly. Let's heal.
very nice.
And then need to get to the boss up there. There's unfortunately nothing really pointing us that way. So let's jump into the next fight. Oh, it's more of these dudes. Oh, these dudes are very bad for us. Let's disintegrate. And then let's intimidate him. Nobody's dead yet. Good times. 27 damage is incoming. Let's draw 4 here. We can. It's 34. It doesn't really break through his block. We need block in general. Don't really have a lot though. So if we do 7, it will bring him up to 23 rather. So the first strike will still kill him. The second time, the Aurora will die unless we heal her. So there is a way, I think, to not die here. So if we... Oh, we actually need to defend Sulfuric Barrier. So defend Sulfuric. So if I end here, Aurora dies. If we heal the Aurora, nobody dies. Fantastic. Let's also then attack him for some more damage there. $43 and 19 is incoming. Ooh, we might have problems. Let's quicken. Let's windfall. Let's see. Let's calculate. Let's see. We can enchant weapon. Let's draw though first. See if we can't pull anything. So this is 60 damage and 10 bleed, so we actually might have a way out of this. Okay, so he's one off. Oh, he's one off. Oh, we should have enchanted weapon first. And then the cipher would have lived, I think. The other alternative is we sack the cipher anyway, but kill the front guy? Yeah, I think so. And then just increase that, I guess. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, yep, there's the bleed. Okay. He heals a little bit, but it's not enough. Got probably too many wounds to really sustain this run, I think. Unfortunate.
Stop being useless.
Sure. Okay, we're somehow still in it. Need to remember that the lava shield is going to proc. Okay, Cypher's revive song.
Get up, weakling.
Just kill it. Okay.
Time for some tea.
So we managed to get through that, barely. Precision ink, some gold. Okay, precision ink is good. So we need to open up the pot. That's the boss. So I think I am just going to move up this way. We need to take more fights. So there's kind of only one left that we can see. So let me reveal here. That's some unnavigable terrain. Let's heal. Yeah, I think we kind of have to take this to have enough ink to progress. Which kind of is unfortunate, but... Hello, bombs. You're stealth, so we have to kill... Ooh, we have to kill the one in the front first, but I think we can right now. So, let's... Quicken. Let's glowworm. Let's disintegrate it. And then... Aurora is going to die again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's fun. Let's just deal damage to it. Nope, damage. Poke the angry robot. Very angry robot. Very angry robot. Very too much wounds for us. Yep. Revive. Revive. Draw until my hand is full. Okay. Revive. 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 Battle Rager. That's Wall of Mist. Okay. She needs to heal here. Otherwise should be fine. Otherwise doing okay. Again, we need to kill the summon before we can do literally anything else. 16 rage will not push us over because it'll be 23 instead of 25. This will put us in rage, but then we'll have used all of our cards and we have no draw. So I think we enchant weapon and then we repulse and then we equilibrium and everybody's still living. The hidden stealth edition is very painful for this set of enemies. That's 27 plus 6, so 33. But it should. We should still be able to kill it. And then if we tidal force, and then we can also intimidate it. I have intimidated the bomb slinger. Please let me continue to be able to do that. 28 damage. Casual. Casual. Totally fine. Send help. Let's do that. Ignite. If we... Kadam... Knight's Pauldrons is still going. So let's... eye for an eye. And then if we... That doesn't... Just barely doesn't kill it. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's do that though. Then, and then just attack it. And then don't need to do that. We're still alive. Barely, but functioning. So this will put us in rage. And then if we ignite, we get rid of the front one. And then if we... Triton Banquet. Good. And then we can... Wit Strike. End the turn. Not taking any damage. Our aggressive allies are slowly starting to poke. The frogs are doing their job. Unfortunately, we are also very slowly losing health. So that's 35. This is 40. We can't do both, unfortunately. So someone is probably dying here. Let's see. I think this is the most damage we can possibly do. Barrier. We're still alive, actually. Goddamn. Now we can deal with the 61 much more easily. Let's just strike it. We can block now. I do not want to lose HP on the Cypher. Once again, we have to deal with the small one first, and we physically can't. Ooh, that's an extra death. It's an extra death. Oh, I think this is the end, isn't it? Oh, let me draw first. Okay, Cypher's revive.
Up now.
Enchant weapon is gonna have to be that one. Or I guess I could have done the Grimguard. Well. There's a Cypher's Revive song.
Get up, weakling.
I can summon more frog, and I can inflict a critical hit, but unfortunately it seems that's where our run will end.
It's my time.
The stealth on that back enemy just kind of nuked us very slowly. That's not a nuke then. It just kind of gradually chipped away at everything we had. Ooh, force field? Okay, new cards on Aurora. That's exciting. Well, I think that's going to be the stream for me tonight. Had some fun running Aurora with Cypher today. I think I'm slowly starting to understand the tank turtle a bit more. I really want her to work, so I keep picking her in hopes of figuring out how her synergies function. And I think that run, we came pretty close with working with the draw and the mana gain. So that was pretty fun. Cypher is just Cypher. Chunky, damage, huge damage output. So yeah, we unlocked a card, we got new pages, speaking of which, probably put these in next week when I'm back next Monday with more Roguebook, but for now I'll just leave them there. Thank you for everyone who came by. It was great talking to you all. I am back as I mentioned, next Monday with more Roguebook. Tuesday, tomorrow, we're doing Slay the Spire, another deck building roguelike. Let's go, let's take it on. Wednesday, it's Teamfight Tactics, and then Saturday, Sunday, we're back to Expeditions and some ranked in Legends of Runeterra. So if any of that interests any of you, please do stop by. But otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful evening or morning, wherever it is you are, where you are, and I will hopefully see you again sometime. Goodbye, Internet.